Some moments in history were captured but never told. These forgotten photographs hold secrets that textbooks couldn't preserve and stories that time tried to silence. Let's begin our video with historical photos of courageous women from all walks of life. Jean Manford marches with her gay son during a pride parade in 1972. Her brave stand launched P-Flag, giving countless families permission to love openly without shame or fear. Margaret Hamilton stands beside the handwritten code that took humanity to the moon in 1969. Her software engineering genius made space travel possible, yet few knew her groundbreaking name. A Dutch woman refuses to abandon her German soldier husband after his capture by Allied forces in 1944. Love transcended war's bitter divisions in wartime Europe's darkest hours. Anna Fisher became the first mother to travel to space in 1984. Behind her helmet's reflection lay dreams that refused earthly boundaries, traditional expectations, and societal limitations forever. Some of America's first female Marines take their oath in August 1918. These pioneering women entered military service when society barely recognized their fundamental right to vote. Female pilots emerged from their B-17 pistol-packin' mama during the 1940s. While men fought overseas battles, these women kept America's crucial aircraft industry flying strong at home. Two women boldly display uncovered legs in public Toronto for the first time in 1937. Their simple yet revolutionary act challenged decades of restrictive Victorian social dress codes. A Swedish concentration camp survivor uses her handbag to make a powerful statement against a neo-Nazi in 1985. Her righteous courage carried decades of painful memories that refused to be forgotten or silenced. A suffrage activist protests after surviving the Night of Terror in 1917. 33 brave women had been subjected to violence by guards for demanding their constitutional right to vote. A Muslim woman covers her Jewish neighbor's yellow star with her veil in Sarajevo, 1941. One quiet act of humanity defied Nazi persecution in German-occupied Yugoslavia's brutal regime. Maud Wagner poses as America's first well-known female tattooist in 1907. Her intricate body art challenged Victorian society's strict expectations of feminine appearance, behavior, and professional choices. 18-year-old Simone Seguin fights with the French resistance during Paris Liberation, August 1944. Her deceptive youth masked the resistance training that helped liberate occupied France. Sarla Thakral became India's first licensed female pilot at just 21 years old in 1936. She soared high above a traditional society that systematically grounded women's professional ambitions. Catherine Switzer becomes the first woman to run the Boston Marathon despite race officials trying to physically stop her. Her unwavering determination broke sport's most stubborn gender barriers. Loving this? Subscribe now. Afghan women study freely at a public library in the 1950s, pursuing education and knowledge. Their intellectual pursuits and educational dreams would soon become forbidden activities under future restrictive governments. Annette Kellerman poses in the swimsuit that caused controversy around 1907. Her form-fitting bathing attire challenged Victorian society and restrictive laws governing women's public appearance. The first women's basketball team from Smith College stands proudly in 1902. These athletic pioneers proved that women could compete in organized sports despite society's belief in their physical limitations. A 106-year-old Armenian woman protects her home during the 1990 conflict. Her weathered hands showed determination that had survived a century of struggles and defended her family. Komako Kimura, a prominent Japanese suffragist, marches in New York on October 23, 1917. Her presence bridged international women's rights movements during a pivotal moment in global feminist history. Photographer Margaret Bourke White climbs the Chrysler Building in 1934 to capture the perfect shot. Her fearless pursuit of visual storytelling redefined what female photojournalists could achieve in dangerous circumstances. Elspeth Beard attempts to become the first English woman to circumnavigate the world by motorcycle in the early 1980s. Her 3-year journey covered 48,000 miles across uncharted territories. A woman calmly drinks tea amid the aftermath of an air raid during the London Blitz in 1940. Her quiet resilience embodied Britain's refusal to surrender despite nightly challenges. Turkish pilot Sabiha Gökçen poses with her plane in 1937 after becoming the world's first female fighter pilot. Her aviation achievements shattered gender barriers in military service worldwide. Volunteers learned firefighting techniques at Pearl Harbor during the 1940s. These women stepped into dangerous roles traditionally reserved for men, protecting their community during wartime's darkest hours. Ellen O'Neill, one of the first professional female skaters, performs in 1976. Her athletic prowess in a male-dominated sport opened skateboarding to an entire generation of young women. From courageous women who changed the world, we now turn to history's forgotten souls, faces that time left behind, carrying untold stories that deserve to be remembered. Subscribe and like to uncover more lost history with us. Iron workers' daring moment. In 1932, 11 construction workers dramatically posed 850 feet above Manhattan during RCA Building's construction, symbolizing the fearless spirit of early 20th century urban development. Simulating space conditions, NASA astronauts trained underwater in 1988, using specialized diving techniques to simulate zero-gravity environments and prepare for complex space mission challenges. A genius's creative chaos. Albert Einstein's Princeton study captures the mathematician's intellectual landscape, a cluttered desk filled with complex equations, revealing the messy process behind groundbreaking scientific thought. In 1960s Tokyo, Honda Motors showcased an innovative robot-driven rickshaw, demonstrating technological advancement by merging traditional transportation with emerging robotics technology. Skilled workers dangled precariously on steel cables, meticulously carving massive presidential portraits into South Dakota's granite cliffs during an unprecedented engineering feat. A skilled worker carefully maintains the massive 23-foot diameter clock face of Elizabeth Tower, preserving one of London's most iconic architectural treasures. John Lennon experiences the intense public fascination surrounding the Beatles, illustrating the unprecedented cultural phenomenon of 1960s music stardom. Marilyn Monroe boosted American troops' spirits by performing on stage shortly after the Korean War's conclusion, embodying entertainment's role in military support. Academy Awards Banquet. The inaugural Oscars ceremony in 1929 gathered Hollywood's emerging film elite, marking a pivotal moment in American entertainment industry's formal recognition of cinematic achievement. First synchronized spectators. In 1936, a pioneering Parisian couple became the first audience to experience synchronized 3D cinema, wearing matching specialized glasses that marked a revolutionary moment in entertainment technology. A train station worker demonstrates an early portable telephone in 1935, representing a significant moment in telecommunications technology and public communication infrastructure development. This massive salon hairdryer represented cutting-edge beauty innovation in 1928, transforming personal grooming with elaborate technological equipment of its era. South Africa, a young Gandhi worked as a lawyer years before becoming a global political leader. This photograph captures him during his initial professional development and early engagement with civil rights. Bessie Coleman became the first African-American female pilot in 1921, shattering racial and gender barriers to inspire future aviators. March on Washington's powerful moment in 1963. An African-American woman's passionate proclamation of freedom symbolizes the raw emotional intensity of the civil rights movement's pivotal demonstration. An American farmer demonstrates his goat mobile, reaching speeds up to 15 km/h in rural areas. This bizarre invention revealed humanity's endless quest for practical transportation solutions. Lady Florence Norman boldly rides an early motorized scooter in 1916, challenging social norms and representing female empowerment through technological innovation and personal mobility. De Dion Bouton motor tricycles revolutionized transportation, showcasing early automotive engineering's potential and setting new standards for speed, mobility, and mechanical innovation. Young boys dig potatoes by hand in endless fields before machinery replaced their labor in the 1920s. Each small frame carried the weight of family survival. Mattel introduced the Ken doll as Barbie's companion. This photograph captures children's first encounter with the new product, illustrating how toy marketing evolved to create more complex, narrative-driven consumer experiences. America children fearlessly climb towering metal playground structures, embodying an era of unrestricted play that celebrated physical adventure and childhood resilience before modern safety regulations. Workers assemble motorcycles by hand in Milwaukee's original Harley-Davidson factory during the 1920s. Each machine carried the dreams of freedom that would define American road culture forever. Skilled workers meticulously hand-wrap Hershey's chocolates in 1937, representing a moment of precision manufacturing that showcases the careful craftsmanship behind America's beloved chocolate production during the industrial era. An iceman hoists a 50-pound block to preserve America's food before electric refrigerators arrived. His back-breaking labor kept families fed during the pre-electric age. A bread seller serves fresh loaves from his handcart in Clapham during the mid-1920s. His daily rounds sustained neighborhoods before supermarkets erased this personal connection. A young paperboy carries the day's news through city streets in the early 20th century. His bicycle and bundle represented the first job for countless American boys. Pioneer campers enjoy nature beside their automobile at Silver Lake, Washington, around 1920. This simple canvas tent marked the birth of America's road trip adventure culture. Fashion, 5 young women pose confidently on the beach, wearing stylish cloche hats and form-fitting swimwear that revolutionized women's fashion, reflecting the liberated spirit of the Roaring '20s. Young women bask in California sunshine from their vintage car in Santa Monica, 1936. Their carefree moment captured America's last breath before war changed everything forever. Female police officers in Los Angeles challenged gender norms by patrolling on motorcycles, pioneering a progressive approach to law enforcement and breaking traditional workplace barriers. Scientific evolution of healing. From ancient heliotherapy to modern photobiomodulation, light treatment has transformed medical practices, evolving from experimental techniques to sophisticated therapeutic interventions. Collaborative healthcare examination. Medical professionals collaborate during a patient examination, reflecting the interdisciplinary approach to healthcare in mid-20th century medical practice and professional training. A young boy receives a gentle medical examination in 1940, capturing the delicate relationship between medical professionals and their youngest patients. Which surprised you? Drop comment. William Walker performed critical underwater preservation work at Winchester Cathedral. He strategically placed over 900,000 bricks to stabilize the building's foundational structure, preventing potential structural collapse. Titanic's construction. The RMS Titanic emerges in Belfast's Harland and Wolff shipyard, symbolizing early 20th century industrial ambition and technological prowess before its tragic maiden voyage. A dapper gentleman models an elaborate mechanical roller skate from 1910, revealing the intricate engineering and fashion-forward spirit of early 20th century personal transportation innovations. Arthur Rothstein captured a farmer and his boys fleeing their buried home during Oklahoma's devastating dust storm. Nature's fury revealed humanity's tragic relationship with the land. A young girl carefully draws water from a farm pump in 1942 Maine, embodying the self-reliance and practical skills of rural American children during the mid-20th century. Tobacco plantation workers return home after another day of backbreaking labor in North Carolina, 1939. Their weary faces revealed America's hidden system of economic challenges. Native American Youth Program. San Francisco's Columbia Park Boys Club sponsored an Indian lore program in 1948, reflecting mid-20th century youth organizations' approach to cultural education. African American cultural expression. A young man playing banjo represents the profound musical traditions rooted in African American culture, tracing instrumental origins back to West African musical roots. A Hawaiian fisherman wields a blazing torch over dark waters in 1948, continuing an ancient lama-lama fishing technique that transforms the night sea into a luminous hunting ground. Deep in Norway's remote fjord valleys, photographer Niels Reppen captured faces that rarely saw outsiders. Each weathered expression tells of isolation, hardship, and secrets buried in mountain silence. Torgeir Cronin and his son navigate Norway's remote Jostedalen Glacier Valley around 1900. Their journey captured the last generation to witness untouched Arctic wilderness in Europe. A lone traveler navigates Norway's treacherous mountain pass above rushing waterfalls in the late 1800s. This remote settlement housed only 422 souls by 1900, clinging to survival. Early 20th century Washington in 1901. A glimpse of G Street, NW, reveals the bustling urban landscape of Washington, D.C., capturing the architectural and social rhythms of turn-of-the-century American city life. New York City transforms into a frozen tableau in 1888, with snow-laden streets and telegraph wires creating a stark, sculptural landscape of urban endurance. Two small boats navigate through a mystical urban waterway surrounded by towering Chinese architecture and ethereal mist, capturing the poetic essence of mid-20th century Hong Kong's bustling life. Rural family intimacy in 1912. A rare candid family portrait from South Carolina captures genuine emotional connection, challenging the formal photographic conventions of early 20th century portraiture. A Welsh couple challenges convention on their lady front tandem bicycle in the 1890s. The blind piano tuner trusted his wife to guide them through Victorian social boundaries. A Welsh woman tenderly bathes her husband, revealing the profound intimacy and resilience of working-class families in the early 20th century industrial landscape. A rural Oklahoma store serves as the community's lifeline in 1940, just before America entered war. These simple shelves held more than goods. They preserved disappearing traditions. J.L. Feto's wagon brought Raleigh's remedies to isolated farms across rural America. Behind miracle cures and promises lay secrets of an unregulated era when hope came bottled. Workers deliver finest quality meat via horse-drawn wagon for Earlstown Industrial Cooperative Society in 1910. This system fed working-class families before modern grocery stores existed. Mid-century lifestyle portrait in 1954, Ronald and Lucille Balcom pose beside their luxury vehicle, embodying the refined aesthetic of mid-1950s upper-class American leisure and prosperity. A Romany couple poses in traditional attire, their clothing and stance reflecting the rich cultural heritage and distinctive lifestyle of Romany people in late 19th century Britain. A French man experiences the novelty of Coca-Cola in 1950, symbolizing the cultural exchange and growing global influence of American consumer products after World War II. Edwin Howard Armstrong and his wife Esther share an intimate moment with a groundbreaking portable radio, symbolizing the intersection of technological innovation, personal passion, and the transformative power of communication. A woman carefully charges a Rauschenlang electric vehicle in 1912, symbolizing the technological optimism and emerging independence of early 20th century women through cutting-edge automotive technology. Two women boldly navigate a Lawson's motor wheel in 1902, capturing the adventurous spirit of early automotive innovation and the pioneering female role in emerging personal transportation technologies. Four young Dutch boys stand stoically in traditional clothing, representing the enduring cultural identity and generational continuity of early 20th century Netherlands through their resolute posture. A wedding portrait captures the rich cultural heritage of mid-20th century West Indies, revealing the intricate social bonds, elegant traditions, and communal spirit of the era. Impeccably dressed African-American women navigate Marshall's boardwalks in 1899, challenging racial stereotypes through their dignified demeanor and sophisticated fashion during a deeply segregated era. Two adventurers pause beneath Colorado's mysterious stone monument in their Model T around 1915. This ancient rock witnessed countless untold stories long before automobiles disturbed the desert silence. Before motels existed, auto tourists created makeshift camps under roadside trees across America. These canvas-covered pioneers wrote the first chapter of a road trip revolution that transformed the nation. A 1934 photograph reveals early automotive travel practices. highlighting significant changes in child and passenger safety standards over subsequent decades. Three women demonstrate remarkable frontier resilience, navigating a vast, austere landscape on horseback, embodying the adventurous and independent spirit of women in the early 20th century American West. Women's physical education programs emphasized synchronized group exercises. This image demonstrates the structured approach to fitness training during a period of emerging athletic opportunities for women. Florence and Susie Freermuth's legal challenges reveal the complex economic pressures driving women during Prohibition era, highlighting survival strategies during a time of significant social and legal changes. 8 students stand before their isolated schoolhouse at LaForge Farms, Missouri, January 1939. Behind innocent faces lay dreams that the approaching war would forever change. Lewis Hine documented working conditions in Alexandria's factory during an era of industrial change. His photographs helped transform workplace safety, standards, and children's rights in America. 2 children stand beside their overloaded Ford as their family seeks new opportunities during the Great Depression. Behind their calm faces lay dreams of a better future. Cleveland celebrates as Henderson's beer flows freely after 13 years of silence. This single moment marked America's admission that Prohibition had come to an end. An ingenious farmer demonstrates his goat mobile, reaching 15 km/h speeds with a goat on a running wheel. Notice the spare goat mounted on top for emergencies. Thank you for watching this journey through forgotten history. These rare photos prove that every moment matters, every face tells a story. Subscribe and like for more hidden historical secrets. Comment below, which photo shocked you most? See you next time.